up Levante Beach in Benidorm town, busiest that you've ever seen it during the peak of the heat wave. The beach bars where people are trying their best to stay in the fresh, absolutely empty nightclub streets and evening bars, but not all of them. Some are filled with tourists enjoying a shade and some cold drinks. Enjoy today's video from Benidorm. This video is starting at the Levante Beach in Benidorm town, Costa Blanca, Spain. Right now, it's already 11th of August. It is Monday, and it is supposed to be the peak of the heat wave in Spain. However, surprise, surprise, it ain't go anywhere. It didn't go anywhere. It ain't gone by now. And it's only getting worse and worse. By this Thursday, we will reach around 43 degrees real feel, 37, 38 real degrees here outside if you stay long enough on the sunshine. So all people are trying their best to stay fresh and somehow survive these type of extreme temperatures. As you can see here by the beach, it might look like it is not as busy, but look there, packed up with people, absolutely busy with people today. It's a green flag. The water temperature is more than 28 degrees. It's almost 29 by now, which is insane. But still, it is a possibility to refresh yourselves just the tiniest bit. At least it's going to be better than on the outside with almost 40 real feel. All the front line of the beach is totally occupied. There's just maybe one small single space anywhere here available. But usually the front line is busy with sunbeds, umbrellas, chairs to sit down and relax. And this is also the area that a lot of people use to play some ping pong and some typical beach games. However, usually it has to be left for people to have a walk, and those who want to go for a stroll, this is how it should be used for. And by the way, all these stones that you see in the water, be extremely careful with these pulleys. These are very, very dangerous and very slippery, extremely slippery. So take that into consideration. Oh my goodness, the price went up. They rent it out for 1 hour. Nowadays, the pedal boats for 30 euros. 30 euros a paddle boat right now. Kayak 18 and paddle surf, which is what they offer here too. By the way, I know someone asked us a while ago. 12 euros an hour, which is what I feel all right and acceptable. But 30 euros for a paddle boat? Unless you're coming with friends and you do put like it all together, each one of you gives them some of money, then that's fine. But if it's not the case and you are paying for all the family, 30 euros, I think it's slightly excessive. Before, I remember it was 20 euros. Now it's a 10 euros increase. Let us know if you would still use it here on the beach. Plenty of paid sunbeds as well. This is something that's still happening. And look at the amount of people right there in front. So many people. That is bizarre. Woo. I get it. Absolutely. There's extreme heat. There is heat alerts overall, and the temperatures are quite difficult. And honestly, even us locals, we go to the supermarket and we purchase the isotonic drinks, the one that replenish like minerals inside of your body and micro elements. And here in Spain, they actually also sell specific powders that are like solutions, that they give you in the hospital with minerals and salt. Here is exactly the same, but you can dissolve it at home with water and you can drink these. So we actually do it here sometimes, especially if we spend a lot of time outside. It is necessary to prevent dehydration, which is why we always tell you guys, hydrate yourselves quite a lot, because if not, it's going to be really, really difficult at some points, especially in August, the hottest month of the year, which it actually showed us it is because, well, we have one of the biggest heat waves right now. Real sound here. People are listening to some live entertainment, some nice music. The fans with water or sprays are just blowing non-stop to refresh people. But I feel like At this moment, this is just making it worse because it gives you more humidity, and hot temperatures plus humidity, they don't belong together really well, and it's not comfortable at all. But so many people are in the shade since it's impossible on the sunshine. And from here onwards, we're starting to see empty terraces. There's literally not a lot of people out here about and around. Some more people in the shade, but yeah, here at the Miller's Beach, there are quite a few people though, because it is a sunny terrace. See, people just, it's difficult for a lot of people to go outside and sit on the sunshine, even for tourists, because it is too hot, simply. Miller's Beach, always a very interesting place to be. They even have a silent disco, at least they've had it a few years ago, which is fun. You put your headphones and everyone dances to the music, but on the street you cannot hear anything, which is quite unusual when you see it from the outside. But I guess when you wear headphones, it's all right, and it is quite fun, not gonna lie. Here we have the sports terrace, different types of restaurants. There is the Italian restaurant here, which is like pizzeria, pasta place, family oriented, as well as for groups of friends, and many more. In the shade, way more people. Look at this. Immediately when we go to the Mediterranean Avenue, here is where the temperatures a lot of the times are even up to 7 to 8 degrees less than on the beach because of the shade of the trees and the buildings. So this is like the best place you could walk down during the heat wave. But whilst here there are some people, oh, look at that, here in front there's also quite a lot of people. Ooh, that's because it's a shade part. That is why the other side is absolutely empty, just a couple of brave ones, but this one has way more people, and that is because there is some shade. Nearby, the beer garden, a couple of tables. Wouldn't say that it's super busy, and honestly and obviously it's not a weekend anymore, it is Monday. But if the beach is so busy, it's insanely busy, everything is full, all the hotels are full, so people have to be somewhere. And whenever the heat is coming, you will always see the same thing, empty practically. You can see that the Gold Dollar Saloon also absolutely empty. You can see empty terraces, empty places, bars, literally just a couple of tables there every now and then. But the beach is gonna be the busiest place, or hotel, swimming pool. That's what's gonna be happening when the heat wave is in our area. Oh my god, the t-shirts. Oh, someone's buying these, you know, because if there wouldn't be a demand, there wouldn't be t-shirts like this. This is like the worst part. The Brit Station, surprisingly, there's way more people here. Some lovely cocktails, fresh cocktails, that's the most important thing. And also there's quite a lot of frozen cocktails being sold right now. Plenty of these, which people are enjoying. And obviously with the heat that we have now. Hello, Mr. Bean. We love this Mr. Bean figurine. Oh, here in Spain, we also watched Mr. Bean, by the way, quite a lot, and we still watch it. All different series of holidays, vacations, and plenty more. It is a universal, worldwide known character, probably by now, which is very interesting. The Outback, either a holiday, which I suppose it is because we've seen it closed for quite a few days, or just a day off. Probably they're closed for holidays now. Live sports place such as the Meeting Point here in front of us. Not too busy though. One table, two tables. See, people are having fun. People are having a walk in the shade. People are happy when they're having a walk in the shade, at least. 2, 3 tables. 3 tables here at the Meeting Point. That's that. Just 3 tables. Supermarket, it shows there are some British products. Usually they put it like this, but there is literally no British products inside. It's just some typical alcohol, some drinks, maybe some like packets, like packs of chips. That's the only thing that you will see. Slightly more international, but all the rest are just usual products, and it's done usually like all the British flags, etc. They're used to attract tourists to these types of shops. Royal Arrow here, a couple of tables as well, just the tiniest bit of people here on the terrace. Not busy at all. They have daytime offers, nighttime offers, but there's some nice music here too. But as you can see, The heat is not good for all these businesses. For beach businesses, yes, it is incredible, especially for ice cream places, for different terraces with front views, for those who are walking by the beach but slightly on the outside. Absolutely empty. Right here nearby, we've had the lovely Gold Arcos Hotel, which is a 4-star superior. We have a full video about it in the hotels and campings playlist here on the channel. There's plenty of hotels. By the way, Hotel Orange, that's right in front of us, we've also filmed it for you guys. There's plenty of these. If you're just curious to see how hotels look like, or how they look like from the inside, which kind of services do they offer, what rooms look like usually, because no one shows this, but we do. Check it out if you want in our playlist of hotels and campings. Meanwhile, you can see there's a couple of brave people on the street. Someone's going grocery shopping. Others are doing their job, working, bringing packages. But all these places like Peter's, Sports Bar, Camden Bar as well, couple of people, just a couple of people, and that is absolutely it. We are by the Strip already by now, which is like the British nightclub place. Not only British, Spanish also frequent it, honestly, but it's like a nightclub's mecca. That's where the vast majority of them are located. And here you also have Hotel Orange and a couple of more accommodation options, but mostly this is like the nightclub place. The Champions, the Camden as well, a lot of the times they stay up until late. The Beachcomber, the Square, different types of disco pubs, of the Bahamas obviously, which is the one right in front of us. All these places are starting slowly but surely to open up while they're cleaning from the inside. However, these places will not be open, a lot of them, up until slightly further along. And many on Mondays do not even open, even if it is summertime. One of the biggest and most refurbished ones is this one, which is the Beachcomber. Really, really busy place. And every single night it is packed up with people. So far, no one here, with an exception of a few workers, delivery drivers, no one else. People are just passing by because it is empty. It doesn't make any sense. People use this street to go to the beach comfortably or to go to all the other types of services situated here nearby. The railway as well, just a couple of people on the terrace, not much more than that. Some music outside as usual, and since it is very hot out here, not too many people will be on these terraces. Everyone are at the beach. That's the typical thing that people will be doing, and it's something normal. We would be at the beach as well if we would be on holidays. That would be the place where we would spend the time, especially coming from a colder country. Sad, lonely, almost empty British street, which is not surprising to us, especially being Monday. It's very different on a weekend, but since it's busy everywhere, all the hotels are full. We thought there might be slightly more atmosphere, but I guess it is not the case. Some Irish bars here nearby, typical supermarkets, Chinese bazaars, everything is open. In summer, all the places are opening up and they're trying to get as little of holidays or as little as days off as possible, simply because they know that the summertime is the best time for them to get the income to survive the whole entire year. And they know that if they won't be able to do so, there's going to be some rough year waiting for them, especially in winter time. The only busiest place that we've seen outside from the Levante beach is this one. This is an incredible Andy, simply the best. It's a very nice sports bar. They are really friendly, very good staff, very efficient, good prices, and people are absolutely loving it. Thank you for accompanying us in today's video. Have great holidays, and we'll see you in a brand new video here on the channel tomorrow.